You've been the game, let's take a ride. Features gaming, it's time to vibe. From London town to the Roblox scene, he's the master of the gaming dream. Roblox gameplay, F1 racing, with content so amazing. But he's got a game that's one of a kind. It's SEO, the train game. We rewind. All aboard, we're heading down the track. With features gaming, there's no looking back. Roblox adventures, he takes us far and wide. Join the fun, hop on for the ride.
Yo guys, Features Gaming here, welcome back to another stream here on the channel, and today we are going to be doing another stream on Euro Truck Simulator 2, more specifically on TruckersMP, and today we are going to be doing a bit of a challenge where we are going to be driving on the CD road with the Frosty physics mod on. Yes, I have finally got the Frosty mod installed on the game, and I've turned on the physics. And we are going to drive on the most dangerous-ish road on the game with the physics mod on. So that is what we're going to attempt to do today. I hope it goes well. But yeah, I just want to quickly mention though, obviously I am aware that obviously anything that I do on the CD road with the physics, it's my responsibility. I am aware of that. I have read the disclaimer. I know that anything that I do due to the physics mod is down to me. Every liability lies on me. Should anything happen on the CD road, that is my fault, basically. So I am aware of that. But we are hopefully going to have some fun doing it anyway. I'm going to try and drive as sensibly as possible. But yes, I'm going to be obviously taking it carefully. So that is the plan for today. So with that being said, we are going to do a job. We are starting in London, and then we're going to go to Duisburg. Thank you, by the way, NATO HQ, I think. Again, some characters at the start that I don't know how to pronounce, but thank you for the 1 month though. Thank you so much. But with that being said, like I said, we're going to be starting in London.
Are you doing SCR again today?
No, no SCR today. The next SCR stream is a week today. A job from London to Duisburg, and that is basically what we're going to be doing today. So I know that this is on a Saturday. That's purely based on the reason that we didn't get this done on Monday. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be taking a job. So we do have a trailer, so we can slash fix whenever we want to. Obviously, we can F7 as well if we get stuck or anything. You know, it's just for a bit of fun. Obviously, I do need to make sure that I am following the rules. Thank you, by the way. I think that was Sozib for following. Thank you so much. Yes, we do have the proper alerts working again. So yeah, that is what we're going to be doing. And yeah, it's just for a bit of fun. But I do know that obviously all liabilities of any incidents that I'm the instigator of are obviously on me and not down to the physics. But I'm going to try and drive as sensibly as possible. So yes, Fetch, the stream's lagging. Is it lagging on anyone else? Because I'm not too sure. But yeah, hello everyone. By the way, in the chat, hello Sozib, hello Jacob, hello Bennett, hello obviously NATO HQ as well, Elliot. SWT as well, Train Spotting Mainline, and also Carl and Sozip as well on Twitch. Hello Thomas as well, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get the music on, obviously on Twitch. Hopefully that is working. It's not. Okay, I need to turn it on manually because for some reason it doesn't like doing that. Let's go ahead and turn on the music. Obviously it's this wonderful song. It's a great song, by the way. And we'll obviously go to the gameplay scene as well. So hopefully you guys should be able to see the game. But yeah, if it is lagging, maybe go ahead and try it on Twitch, because obviously Twitch can sometimes be a bit more steady. If not, then it's probably due to your internet connection, so you might need to drop down the quality a little bit. But yes, of course you can join. Obviously, make sure you go on TruckersMP. Obviously, it is an additional add-on that you have to get, that you have to download. Completely free though, obviously, once you've bought the main game. And yeah, obviously make sure that you played the main game for 2 hours, and then obviously set up an account with TruckersMP. And yeah, download the additional mod. It should be fairly easy, quite bog standard. I have made a few tutorials on the channel on how to get it, so yeah. That is how you do it. So obviously we are here in the Volvo. I don't know if I want to use this Volvo for this thing, but I probably will do, just because it's decorated up, and I don't really want to spend ages trying to decorate a truck and everything, just to then, you know, try and do the thing in literally a few seconds. So that's basically it. So yeah, hello Max as well. Welcome to the stream. And also Mai as well. I don't know how to pronounce the rest of your name, but hello, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. So yes, if we go on to the driving section, obviously you can see how it is very all festive. It is very all festive and frosty, and obviously we don't have the clean roads add-on. We don't have the clean roads add-on and the longer daylight hours because it makes it a bit more realistic. Thank you, Reese, as well, by the way, for the £5 donation. You are obviously awesome. Thank you so much, and obviously I appreciate all of your support that you've given me. Let me just get to my Spotify on this, just so I know what songs are playing, so I can make adjustments if needed. There we go. And I think without any further ado, we might as well start, shall we? So let's go ahead and make the job, shall we? So job dispatcher. I do know that I do have to lean over a bit. I am looking to get a wireless keyboard that, you know, that I can literally just have when I'm on my wheel, so I don't have to keep, you know, constantly keep reaching over. I can just do everything, you know, from my fingertips, you know. I'm looking at the K400 Plus from Logitech, because apparently that's like one of the best wireless keyboard and trackpad combos, because I do want a trackpad with it as well, so I can control the mouse. So just thought I would let you guys know about that. So we'll obviously set our destination as Duisburg in Germany. In terms of the cargo, I don't want to take anything too much. I'll probably just take some like Christmas things or something. I'm not too sure. Yeah, something like this. I kind of want a good trailer though. All of them seem to be in the normal one though. Christmas decorations. I think they're all in the same trailer though, aren't they? Yeah. Some of them are a little bit differently though, so probably I'll go with that one. Obviously, we'll, you know, easy, because, you know, we'll probably be caught up in a few incidents. Yeah, we'll drop it off. Actually, we'll take it to the container port. I think that's going to be a good place to put it, you know, a good place to get it from. And we will get it from probably, yeah, MBFC. It's easier. So generate job offer. There we go. So yeah, hopefully this should be good. Hello DJ Hans as well, by the way. How are you doing, and welcome to the stream. How to join? Like I said, just go on to Simulation 1 once you've got onto TruckersMP, and then you should be able to join us here at London. So let's go ahead and pick up the job, shall we? I've also turned on rain as well, but I'm still waiting to find that. Thank you, Reese, as well, for yet again another donation. Thank you so much. I can already feel the physics. Oh god, what am I getting myself into? Oh god. Yeah, just to reiterate, I am aware that obviously any incidents I get involved in, obviously I am aware my actions do, you know, can possibly have consequences. I am aware of that. I'm not in any way being forced to do this. I am purely doing this myself, and I am aware of that. Don't try this at home. You're good, thanks. Awesome, awesome. Obviously, one of the trickiest things already that I'm noticing is that you can't really see your lane that well. Because I can see the tyre marks, but that's literally my only guide. Okay, I just about got that. Right, freight market. It should be here. There we go. Christmas decorations. I can see it there in the distance. Why is there a sleigh there? Oh, it's not a sleigh. That's actually an actual thing. Oh. You have a 30-second delay. Wow. I found my Twitch streams to actually be, you know, quite good, actually. But I don't know. Right, our lights are on, right? Yep, lights are on. Good to go. Hello, Jayco as well, by the way. The fan of transport as well. Coca Mentos too. And Ethan as well. Right, let's go ahead and make sure that we are set to go onto the CD road. I mean, we should be anyway. Obviously, a nice trip down the you know, down to the M25. Well, actually, we're not going on the M25. We're going down to the M2. And then taking that all the way across to Dover, and then going on to the A20 to go to the Channel Tunnel, and then a brief trip down the A16 onto the CD road. Pretty standard. I've done this trip a million times. Obviously not with Frosty's physics mod. Thank you, Reese, as well, for gifting 10 channel memberships. That is insane. I don't even know who got them. My God. So thank you so much, Reese, and obviously everyone make sure that you do thank Reese for your channel membership. That means that we do have this to listen to for 10 times, but that's fine. Nice music, but I must say that my favourite is way older. It's Gimme 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 from ABBA. Oh my God, what a song. Gimme Gimme, yeah man after midnight. Yeah, this is my Spotify playlist that I play obviously on Twitch only. I think this is one of the Smart Shuffle songs though that it's chosen, because I'm not familiar with this song. But does it sound like Lauren singing it? I don't know. Oh, I do know this song. I think it's still one of my Smart Shuffle songs, because I don't usually add songs to my playlist unless I really like it. When are you going onto that road? Well, when we get there. Hello, Elias as well, by the way. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I'm taking this very steadily. It's a good job that we got 2 hours to do this. I hope it won't take me 2 hours, but you know, I've left that time in here just in case. Do I actually have particles coming out the back of my trailer? But there it looks like I do. Thank you, Reese, as well, by the way, for the £2 donation as well. Thank you so much. Please, you know, save some for yourself. Please. Yeah, it is weirdly catchy. I will be honest that I am looking at... I am actually looking to change it soon. I just need to get something, you know, done that I actually want to have. So I am in the process of it. Okay, something that I am noticing is that these lanes aren't really that well with these track marks. So I actually need to, like, sort of visualize where I think the track is or where I think the roads are. It should be easier on the CD road because the CD road mostly is obviously one lane. So if you see a truck approaching on the other side, yeah, chances are it's not going to go well your way. Right, I think we've finished with the channel memberships and the donations now. But yeah, thank you so much, Reese, obviously, for all of your continued support. You have a question. Can you play the game MVP in the next Roblox stream? When it comes to Roblox streams, I mostly just take requests on the stream itself, and I don't really make pre-planned things. Gary the Penguin, obviously. Gary the Penguin, do-do-do-do. Gary the Penguin, do-do-do-do. Gary the Penguin, do-do-do-do. Use your festive biscuit treat. Thank you once again for yet again another donation as well. Hello Kai as well, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Right, let's get driving, shall we? Up to 60 mile an hour. Probably won't be going 60 though, but you know what? Actually, I'm in the wrong lane, so I need to be in the middle lane. Is this Wrecking Ball by Miley Cyrus? I haven't heard this song in ages. Thank you, Reese, again for using another donation as well. Thank you so much. You don't need to, Reese. Save some for yourself, please. Enjoy yourself as well. Anyway, I'm only going 50 because I do not feel confident going anything quicker with the Frosty physics. But yeah, just to like give you like an instance as to like what the physics can do, like, you know, it doesn't turn as well as it does normally. It's very slightly. It's more noticeable obviously at bigger speeds. You know, it's not really noticeable when you're driving just in a straight line, so I probably can bump it up to 60, but you don't need to. Yes, this is indeed the Moser TruckersMP wheel. I thought you would have known, Sab. I thought you knew that I changed to Moser. You switched to Moser as well. Oh, awesome. Please be kind, guys. No need for arguments. Hello, Marshall, as well, by the way, on Twitch. How are you doing? Hello, Brownie, I think. How are you? Welcome to the stream. To be fair, the physics aren't as bad as I thought they were. Because the truck is actually still sticking, but I know that I am using light movements. But when I'm, you know, weirdly, when I'm going 60, it's actually quite responsive. But normally when you're driving on ice, it's not going to be this responsive. I makes me wonder if it's actually working or not. So I haven't seen the snow yet as well when I've turned rain probability on. Like that. Like it's like when you're going in a straight line, it's okay, but then whenever you get to a corner and you're braking, it's like, nope. Right, so it's like a certain speed where there is a switch. Right, got it. Right. When you use Streamlabs and Streamlabs talks in live chats, first time you use Streamlabs, did it automatically give it mod, or did I have to manually give it? I think I had to manually give it, I think. Sometimes it can do it automatically, but I think once I've had issues with it, so I've had to remove it and re-add it. You got traction on or off? I think it's on off. I'm not too sure. That could also be something else that we could probably switch off as well, if it is on. You saved Stay Fetchumus to your W Music playlist. Lol. It kind of makes me question if the physics mod is actually on. Because the trick is actually responding nicely. And I've turned rain probability on, so I don't know where the rain is. I don't know. How'd I get the snow? It's from a Frosty mod. But people keep saying SPs and SGs say 2.3 will release tomorrow at 8 PM, but it won't because the first of managers don't know, only devs, so no SGs and SVs know the release date time. That is false. Only directors and managers know when it's going to release or when it's roughly going to release. Supervisors and everyone obviously underneath do not know. So I do not know when, you know, no supervisor knows the release date, if that makes sense. Managers and directors do know, though. Takes a long time for the truck to fully stop, I'll say that. And that's assuming I have ABS turned on as well. Oh, this is actually Food Aid. Oh, this is the Lad Baby version. Why is that on my playlist? I have no idea why that is on my playlist. Right, let me just double check that the rain probability is on. Yeah, rain probability is to the max, so I don't know why that's not on. Also, oh, they're actually both on. Turn them off then. It's supposed to take 5 minutes for the rain to appear, but at the moment, the rain doesn't even seem to be working. Right, so this should mean if I whack on the power, it's still fine. Something tells me that the physics aren't working. I don't know. I have no idea if the CD road is getting removed or not. I have no idea. Hello Retro as well, by the way. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. think the truck is automatically using lower gear ratios though, so it doesn't spin the red. Oh, hello. So the you know, so you know the rays don't spin. Well, now it's starting to rain. Right, now it should be getting a lot more fun. Oh, thank you. Just put it down there. Thought he was genuinely going to whack into me there. Oh, press the wrong button. This is where the fun begins! Be a bit of a tight squeeze there, but we just about made it. How do you fill up the gas? Well, in the game there are actual petrol stations that you actually do need to fill up at when your tank goes quite low. I do have a good tank. I have 530 liters of fuel out of 800, so I'm not even halfway yet. But yeah, you do actually need to fill up at time. Okay, the physics are on. I can assure you they are on. I had no grip through that turn. Oh my god, the lag is unreal. I'm going to move over to this lane just so people can get onto the motorway without any issues. Oh my god. What is happening? 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 Is that a Lamborghini? How has someone got a Lamborghini? Sorry. I have no idea what the car was doing reversing onto the motorway. Bro, what are you doing? Okay, that one was not my fault. The other two, yes. But that one, I was just going into the lane to go onto the CD road. Like, what is my thing, by the way? 175. Why did you wreck me? Like, that is what you call impatience. They've actually really damaged my truck as well. Like, that one was not on me, that was totally on them. Like, they should have waited to get onto the motorway in a safe location rather than just continue going. How did he turn in time? Because he's probably not using the physics mod like I am. Right, my attention on chat might be a little bit less than normal. Please don't spam Bertie though, by the way. My attention might be a bit distracted, obviously, to try and focus on the game, but I'll try and reach out as much as I can. Yeah, no problems that you've had problems with your PC. I can I totally relate. What are you doing? I totally relate. I think it was better with that. Also, I probably should respect the speed limit as well due to my thing. Actually, you know what? I'll go to that one. Speed to that as well. I had to use my emergency brake just to slow down in time. Actually, I probably should be in this lane just to make it, yeah. God, that lane split off like that. I thought it was one of those things where it was just like a side road, but it wasn't. I should have let them go there. Are they stopping? I don't know how I feel like being the person leading this, but yeah, I think I will go 50 just based on 2 close incidents that I've nearly had. Really need to be careful around these corners because honestly, even doing this dry is very tricky. Doing it in the wet with Frosty physics on is just impossible. Well, near enough impossible. And honestly, I've caught myself out in the dry, going over some like bumps and stuff that's really just kicked out my truck. So I do need to be careful of doing that, obviously, in the wet as well. Yeah, as long as I take it steady, go the speed limit, then I should be alright. If people want to overtake me, that's their choice. Oh god. Right, just slow it down a touch. This hill. Nearly jackknife there. Like Max Verstappen at Austria all over again. What, this road? Really do not want to be messing around on these turns. Like, this is where I can actually feel the physics being different, but I don't know if that's just due to the rain or the physics. Though this truck in front of me is having some issues as well. Don't you dare, mate. Got to the train tracks. Yeah, TD is basically just the easiest rank. Sorry about that. I just had a massive lag spike there. But yeah, TD is literally the easiest rank to get because you just join the group. Why is there 17,900,600? There's actually only. Okay, tab isn't working. Never mind. There's the Lambo again. What are these Skodas who will try to get into the traffic? This is a smart shuffle song in as well. Megan Trainer. Bro. Advice to pass the dispatcher training. Keep your calm, mainly. Take your time. Oh, see, I can barely see a thing of mass. Oh my god! On my high beams because I genuinely cannot see a thing, but even with my high beams on, I still can't see anything. Are the musical ones in this game? There was one from completing the Halloween event, which is the same one that I use, but I don't know about. I think that's the only one in the game, other than just the standard horn. Thank you, Naftil. Okay, that's a username, sorry. Yeah, see, like that was my fault, that one. But yeah, thank you for following, by the way. Can I hear it? Well, you just heard it. I'm not gonna honk it when it's not needed. No, this is just standard. Just with the Frosty mod on, the Frosty physics as well, to make it more challenging. Are all of the trucks bots, or are they all in a different country on your stream? They're all real people. They're all real people playing the game right now, all across the world. So that, you know, they're a real person. They're a real person. They're a real person. They're a real person in front of me. They're a real person. Thought my will isn't working. No, it's working today. Bro, why? When you say normal, you mean Sim 1 and 1 or 1 to 2? Yeah, yes, I'm on Sim 1. At least you have to slam on the brakes, but that's probably not doing good with ABS. So I turned ABS off, so if I lock the tyres and it's supposed to be like ice, I'm not stopping in time. Why is it so laggy? Because there's loads of trucks here for the game to render. Only one laptop or PC? PC, but even then, the game takes a tank to try and render in this many things. Also, you have to say, you know, take into consideration that I'm streaming at the same time as well. I have, you know, loads of applications open, so it all runs. And purely just because of how long I've been using my PC. Like, I've been using my PC for 3 years now or so. I know I'm so close to hitting this truck. That just proves to you how, like, how close I need to, or how far away I need to start braking. And by the time that I've seen them starting to break down, if I slam on the brakes then, no chance. Well, I can actually play ETS on a laptop, you know. Have some of the decorations up. Oh, change lanes. Yeah, they still have some of the Christmas decorations on. Why were those Skodas going side by side? Do you think laptops will go for a higher specs if sold in 2050 because its original features? What? I don't plan on selling my laptop. Thank you, by the way, for the sub. Just give me a second. Thank you for the 2 months. I will read it a bit more properly when I have some time. Yeah, thank you for the Prime sub, Brit Sim Builder. Thank you for the continued support. I am not whipping it around this corner at 30 like I usually do. I've never heard this song. Will I ever play My Winter Car? I've heard of My Summer Car, but I've never played. Well, I played it. It didn't really run that well on my machine back then. I've not heard of the My Winter Car one though. Oh, it's the sequel to My Summer Car, right. Came out a few days ago. Probably not. My God, what's going on the other side? Apparently it's more difficult. Yeah, I mean, I never got My Summer Car, so I'll never get that one. Pancakes or waffles? I don't know. I think it mainly depends on the toppings that I have. Hi, Snowman. can't even stop in time. Randy Orton, he actually came back the other day, didn't he? Get in gear. Get in gear! You made your own steering wheel for ECS2 that steers a mouse. Hey, inventive. I'm literally getting 1 frame a second. Maybe 2. Yeah, like normally on ECS2, you know, I can get a few frames, but this just doesn't want me to get that. Thing is, I will be honest, like, when I got my PC it was good, but recently it's not really been performing up to my standards. But I don't know if there's like a setting or something that will help, you know, that will literally boost this game by massively. It's like I've seen other streamers that can get like 60 on this. And looking at their builds, they have, you know, it's not something like extravagant. So it's like, what am I doing wrong? Yeah, but have you seen the cost of a 5090? I mean, the snow particles probably don't help to it either, but... Ad revenue does not cover the cost of it. I can assure you that. The 5090 is literally the cost of my last PC. At least it was the last time I saw one. Like £3,000. Yeah, you can get a car with that. Exactly. That's the point. But RAM's even more expensive. Some stores have even stopped selling RAM because of just how high demand there is. What is this song? Yeah, I have 32, but honestly, recently I've been wanting to get 64. But I just can't get RAM. Oops. You got 128? What? Let me have your machine. You got a 4090, so it's not brilliant, to be honest. Not what? You were just saying that you're getting 100 FPS on ETS. Right, let's do another journey back with some changes I've made. And we'll turn off rain as well. We'll see how this goes. What monitor do I have currently? I use... Oh, what's the... Asus... Oh, I can't remember. Yeah, sorry, Jake. I was just reading some of the things on there. Just seeing if I could get my things a bit more smoother. I technically use 3. Obviously, I use my main gaming PC. I use a monitor that we had in the kitchen for years as my second monitor, and my iPad as my third monitor. So, obviously, my main monitor displays the game. That one displays all of like information, OBS and things, all in this version using Truckee. And then obviously I use my iPad for chats. Right, let's go to... We'll go to Lille. Because I'm not going into Calais. For some reason I can't get the tab menu up though. So I actually can't access the thing. Might need to reset the game then, hold on. Go into Simulation 1. Just give me a second to restart the game. Still waiting for TMP to update. What do you like TMP to update? When was the last time you played TMP? Right. Around a month ago. It shouldn't be that long to update then. Do I like caramel? Yeah, caramel's pretty good. On the screen, it looks like I'm in the room with you. I mean, that's kind of the effect. The next VR stream is on Tuesday. You only usually play when I'm live. Fair enough. Alright, let me just make sure that the settings have changed. Because usually they don't. Okay, they did. Fantastic. Although that's still on high. Actually, that can be on low. I don't really care about that. I can actually probably disable that. I think low is pretty good. Yeah, it kept crashing for me. I think you need to remove the dbus client, because that's what I had to do. It was crashing for me this morning as well. You have to uninstall the dbus client and then go into your Euro Truck Simulator 2 documents and make sure that it's definitely... Oh, sorry, your Euro Truck Simulator 2, where it's actually downloaded, and do that. It now debus, so it should be working then. Maybe just verify the integrity of your... You know why I can't see it? Because... I had the AI thing. Oh my god, I'm actually such a... I didn't need to reset the game. Oh well. Right, Lil. Yeah, that'll work. We'll take the job immediately because we're, you know, we're here. Right, make sure that we take that section as well. Right, let's see how this goes. And my thing's on as well, by the way. My... No, not that one. Okay, yeah, cool. Oh, there's a container there. Didn't really see that. Yeah, just ignore the in-game chat. I can't really control that. The only thing the physics mod seems to be affecting is the braking, and weirdly that's like the most crucial thing that you need. With turning and traction, it kind of feels like everything's the same. Okay, have some patience, mate. I know this guy's doing it to prove a point or something. I don't really know. Can't really exactly hear him pushing his engine. He's not pushing. He's not pushing his engine at all. He's doing that on purpose. Well done. Wait, both of these have done something. I mean, that also works, you know. Right, now we're gonna really test the FPS. You know, compared to what I just had to endure, this is actually smooth. Have I just had the wrong setting on this entire time? Like, this is actually playable. It's still not 60, but it's damn close. It's probably around about 30. Yeah, it's made a massive difference. I think it's because the SMAA anti-aliasing renders each frame multiple times. With TAA, it renders it once every frame. So with SMAA, you're actually probably rendering frames like thousands of times a second. With TAA, you're only doing it as many, like, synced to the frame rate that you're using. Like I said, it's still not 60, but it's damn good. Is a VPN still needed for TMP? I don't think it ever was needed. Also, I have turned all of the things down to medium as well, so that could have been a factor as well. Used to need a VPN to connect properly. Well, I've never used a VPN, and I've always been able to connect normally, so... Why is that guy not liking red lights? Is that Lambo really doing a U-turn? Oh my god, it's this song. Game on, go play, hey now, it's game on, get played, and all that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars break the mold. Chillax! I think this truck is trying to move into the second lane. I think that's the problem here, but in doing that, he's holding everyone up. Oh, all of us need to. Oh, sorry. I mean, that works for me. It allows me to go in here. I'm in the wrong lane. But honestly, in order to avoid it, I might forego going the wrong way. Just to avoid the traffic. With Twitch, if it gets claimed, it just mutes the section of the on Twitch. With YouTube, I have to do it manually. So honestly, on Twitch, I don't really mind. But YouTube is a different story. Oh my god, this song is so 2017 for me. I didn't even know this disconnected, lol. Yeah, exactly. It's just on YouTube I have like a, you know, a completely copyright free version, but yeah, if you want something with a bit more of a, you know, like a bit more vibe, I think Twitch is probably the best place to go to. Plus, it is YouTube that I am primarily, you know, making my income on, so, you know. With Twitch, it's a bit like, eh. Also with YouTube, if you do have to remove something as well, you can only do it one at a time, and every time it has to re-render the video. With Twitch, it honestly, it can literally do it in like a minute after you've ended the stream. It automatically scans the video for copyrighted things and just auto mutes that section. With Twitch, it's different. Hello, Mr. Gamington. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Doesn't it take 24 hours to scan for the copyright? Not on Twitch. Like on Twitch, like I was watching the stream yesterday. Like after I finished it, and literally I had to reload like a. You know, like a few seconds later, and you know, it had to, you know, it then auto muted the sections. Actually, am I in the wrong lane? No, it has 2 lanes, isn't it? I might be alright, but getting onto the CD road might be an issue. What is going on? Okay, what's happened to me? Twitch and YouTube definitely do things differently. Yeah, exactly. For live streaming, I think Twitch is better overall. Yeah, that's what I think as well. But the thing is that I've effectively built my streaming career on YouTube, you know, that's the thing though. So I kind of have to try and manage both of them. Because, you know, on Twitch, you know, you don't need to make custom thumbnails, you know. I mean, you technically don't really need to on YouTube either, but... especially on Twitch, there's no need to make, like, you know, thumbnails for it. Okay, well, I didn't know that Skoda was going to move. Now I'm screwed. Wait, why is the GPS telling me to go back the other way? Wait, hold on, what? How did I do that? What? Well, I guess we're cancelling this job then. And we'll just drive instead. We'll do that then. Is there a CR today? No, there isn't. We literally did that on... When I'm ending the stream? Probably when we get to Lille. I've been told to visit the service and I can't because I don't have a trailer. I never knew there were roadworks there. Okay, I can just go straight through this. Probably skip a few. I'll probably skip a lot of this queue as well. Problem is, no one's patient. Let me out as well. Thank you. What a kind guy. Okay, why do people say I look like Erling Haaland? I look nothing like him. I don't see the resemblance at all. I'm not Danish. I'm surprised that even still with this many trucks, I'm still getting actually a stable frame rate. Am I late? Not really. Have I passed Brussels yet? Not on this tin, no. Yes, it is indeed TruckersMP. These nights are light. You know, these lights are nice. I think they have something similar to this at Silverstone, don't they? Like every year. We're on the CD road. I think I want to be a YouTuber when I grow up. I mean, I am already grown up. I'm 23. Is still a child in like Norway. What? That's considered adult life in the UK. Most people at 23 in the UK have started families. I've not even moved out. I was indeed on Dweller's stream yesterday. Oh my god. Well, I have no choice but to let him in. Why is his tag rail replacement? What type of rail replacement? Because I have the Frosty mod turned on. I finally got it working. Right, now we're going past the Brussels interchange. Interchange. Yeah, I think a lot of people there are using the using the physics. Is it awkward to get it on? Well, you just download the files and you put it in, and you pop it into your ETS2MP mod folder. My god, I haven't listened to this song in ages. Hello Reese, by the way, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Where do I get the file? If you go onto the TruckersMP website and you go to like the, I think it's like the news section, there's like a link to the Frosty mod and you should be able to get it from there. Currently driving TMP with an F1 wheel, it's not going so well. Yeah, if you can, don't use one of these. Use a round wheel, or even better, one of these. Have I met Crazy in real life? Not in real life yet, because he lives in Germany, I live in the UK. So yeah. But I do talk to him a lot. Especially during F1 races. I met Optimistic and Dark in real life. Also Pikey as well, because I used to go to school with him. Obviously, Johnny and Adam as well. Obviously, my sister and my stepdad, you know, because I live with them. What about Dweller? Not yet. No, I haven't met Pinktastic in real life. Most SEO YouTubers I haven't actually met. In fact, I don't think I've met any of them. No, I've not met Steak. I've met Dan. Back in 2016. And Score, yeah, 2018. As in, Dan TDM. Anything gamer? Oh yeah, I met a lot of people at my invention. Amy Lee 33 was there. Tomahawk. I was actually with Ethan Gamer actually. Francis Bourgeois. I still can't believe that Francis Bourgeois got a question about trains wrong. when he was on the wheel. Have I met Features Gaming IRL? Not yet. No, I haven't met Features Gaming yet. Do I want to meet him? Are you a fan? I mean, I don't really mind who I don't and don't meet, or who I do and don't meet, you know, don't meet, because this is going to surprise a few of you, but I'm actually an introvert. I hate meeting people face to face. But yeah. To be an extrovert. I don't know how people have gone the other way though. I think it was due to COVID. Yeah, I actually can kind of get that, you know. I do think COVID has made me more introverted than what I was, so I can actually understand that. What animation do I use for my Roblox avatar? If you mean the emote that I always seem to be doing, is called Baby Dance. Hello, Matt Gaming as well, by the way. Literally didn't know how to interact with people after COVID. Hello, Oliver, by the way. Would I rather get £100 million or go back in time and fix your mistakes? Honestly, I would get £100 million because although, yes, you know, I haven't made any disastrous mistakes, and all of those mistakes have led me into who I am today. And had I not have made those mistakes, I probably wouldn't be in the position I am today, if that makes sense. So actually, throughout those mistakes, I've been able to learn and teach myself. If I was able to go back and fix those, I wouldn't be where I am today. So if I have that choice, I'll go with 100 million. Sorry! Why is do Max is having the playlist? Because it comes on because of Spotify, you know, shuffle thing. Good girlfriend or just good looking? Well, I mean, it kind of swings both ways, really. I mean, like, the only thing that I need in a girlfriend, for me, is someone who's very supportive, very loving, and, you know, will, you know, actually, you know what I mean? You know, someone who's actually supportive and understanding. Obviously, good looking is obviously a bonus as well, but, you know, it's not, you know, it's not what is going to determine if I have a girlfriend or not. But I wouldn't be lying in saying, obviously, it isn't one of the aspects that initially draws me into someone. But the main thing I want in a girlfriend is someone who is supportive. Like, I wouldn't date some gorgeous, you know, woman just because, you know, they're good looking and treat me like, you know, an idiot or whatever. I just wouldn't do that. But if there was someone who, you know, was, you know, like a medium, you know, good-looking person who supported me very well, I would go with them. Yeah, that as well, yeah. Someone to talk to as well. That's fine, I'm plays. That is fine. Although I'm pretty sure you've literally been in my streams anyway. Is this the queue for the train? Yeah, it is. Are you done? No, never mind. I don't think people understand the use of horns. You know, you're only supposed to toot your horn or toot your horn if, you know, to make you aware or to make you known. You shouldn't be doing it to say hello to everyone, to, you know, say get out my way. You're actually only supposed to blow your horn to make someone know that you are there. Oh, that other side is backed up. I think I came down at the right time because I think that side is actually now more backed up than this side was when I went down it. That's the Frosty mod! Oh my god. I think right now the Frosty mod is actually working now. Because this feels very different to what it used to be. This song. Classic. Probably should turn off my high beams as well, by the way. wanna ride it. Going my way. Bro! Look left and right. It's not that hard. No, it's people forgetting observations. That's like one of the first things that you learn when you start driving a car. Let alone a truck. Don't just pull out assuming it's clear. Plus on this game it's actually easier because you can actually see dots of where people are on the map. That's observative. So there was a truck waiting to pull out. I move over to allow him to pull out if we both may at the same time. That's being observative. And he had the give way sign. See? Something like that. What is this song? I've never heard of this song. I love the lighting here. My own observations were off there. Here we are. At a Scania factory. With a Volvo. And we'll literally probably be ending this at literally 8:30, not 8:30, 4:30 as well, because it's literally about to go 4:30 now. So you know what? Let's actually escape the game and go to the vlog scene as we're going to be ending the stream out. So yeah, literally pretty much on time. We're going to be ending the stream. So if you did enjoy the stream and you obviously want to see more, obviously make sure you leave a like, make sure to subscribe as well. Obviously, we'll be back tomorrow doing a stream. It should be a Roblox stream tomorrow, so make sure you join us for that. And then obviously next week, the stream will loop back round. But until the next video or stream, guys, take care and peace out. And as always, stay fetchy.